fresh fight.
So here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The final fight, that's what it's called, that's what it's billed as. And I'll tell you what, the hairs are still standing up on the back of my neck to be in the same room and not that far away from the man who's just explained what it's all about. No one better in the world than Mr. Michael Buffer. Unbelievable. What a spectacular and amazing way to introduce these two fighters. And he's just said it all. He's almost left me speechless. And that takes some doing. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is what everyone has come to see. This is amazing. Osat Zovko, your fight promoter, bringing this fight together. Impeccable. Amazing. And whatever else this is going to bring us. Mirko Cro Cop in.
Okay, time's up.
Mirko just pointed to something there on the floor. I hope they've not got a problem with a loose board.
Neutral, neutral, neutral.
I think we have a problem with the board. Now, you bear in mind, guys, this is not obviously what we wanted, but I think what's happened is with the fighters earlier on, we had some. Remember, it's been 10. Well, this is the 10th fight.
Okay.
We've had 8 fighters.
Fight!
And I thought there might have just been a gap in the board or something, but no, they called it and said it's all right, so back on. Here we go. Controversy from the start, but not from the action, but from the ring. High kick comes in from the southpaw from Cro Cop. Ray Sefo going straight in. Ray Sefo, the Kiwi. These guys are ready for this. Mirko Filipovic, Cro Cop from Croatia, age 37, the southpaw in the black shorts, red gloves, if you don't already know who he is. Ray Sefo from New Zealand and Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. His hometown was from New Zealand. Like I say, he's been living over there for 17 years now in America, age 40. It just shows, guys, don't ever write yourself off. When people say to me in this sport, Sandy, I'm 21, I'm 25, whatever, I can't do it. Shut up. These guys, a joint age of 77 years between them. 107 kilos, Cro Cop, 108, Ray Sefo, and I believe they've never fought each other. I don't know if this is true or not.
Fight!
And like I said, the fight record is variable. I've been told when I got into the changing rooms, chatting to both fighters.
Not flinching, not flinching.
Nice knee, just missing. Yeah, but Ray Sefo told me he's had 91 fights, 54 KOs, 14 losses. Stepping, changing guard, right over the top. Moving very nimble for a 40-year-old.
Stop! Not to cringing, not to cringe, okay? Fight!
So Ray Sefo has got it all to do in this fight because he's not just fighting the man in front of him, Mirko Cro Cop. Both guys going towards the end of their career. But saying that, we've seen fighters in boxing, different sports, go on till they're 50 years of age, so I'm not going to write these two off. Seasoned campaigners, these two professionals right the way through. End of round 1. Well, we didn't get to see too much of what each fighter had. A little bit of pushing and shoving. A lot of respect for each other. But let me just tell you now, these two fighters, now took on the out, just missed there completely. Off balance. Like I said, a little bit of pushing and shoving going on here. Nice right-hander from Cro Cop. Going for the kick. Boom, nice high kick there. Beautiful. Beautiful uppercut there from Ray Sefo. Backhand, but took on the gloves. Going for that knee. Whoa. That just skinned his eyebrow.
Seconds out.
Nice backhand punch. Southpaw pushing him over. Here we go. Round 2 of a scheduled 3.
Next 2 round, okay? Ready?
And Mr. Cro Cop, possibly his last fight, but he did say that to me in the changing rooms. I'll tell you what he said later. Very humble man. Oh, big, fast punches from Cro Cop. That sort of shocks Mr. Sefo. Oh, Ray shakes and shuffles. His massive shoulders. He's a big man. I'll tell you what, he's in good shape, isn't he, for 40? Never anyone though sat on your couches now and you're sat there at 20 years of age with a beer belly. Look at this guy at 40. Come on, there's 2 of you, and I mean, when I say 2 of you, I mean 2 times older. You know what I mean? Take something from it. You don't have to become a fighter, guys. Get to a Thai boxing gym, a kickboxing gym, MMA, whatever. Just go and do a workout, and honestly, you will never get a better buzz in your life. No drugs, no alcohol, no smoking. Nothing will ever give you the feeling as what these guys get and we get from doing our sport. Now, you don't have to be a fighter, just get to the gym. But, and I mean a big but, when you get to this level, and these guys just go into a nice kick, takes him down. And when it gets to this level, the buzz you get from getting in the ring is undescribable, and especially when you get to this level of these 2. Talk about been there, done it, seen it, had the t-shirt, ate the pie. They've done everything between them, these 2 guys.
Not clinching, not clinching. Stop! Stop! Not clinching, okay?
Between them, just short of 200 combat fights they've had between them in Thai, kickboxing, MMA, probably every combat sport you can mention. And 2 big hitters as well.
Not clinching, not clinching.
Referee there warning them, no clinching. The Japanese referee, Atush Omadi, talking to him, goading him Mirko on. Do you know what? I don't think that'll work, because Mirko Cro Cop is not one. He does not do the talking in the ring. He does all the walking. But Ray's come to put a show on as well.
Stop.
Remember, these fights aren't just fights, they are shows too. We all like a bit of showmanship.
Not clinching, okay?
Referee says no clinching, and he said, who's clinching?
Not clinching, not clinching.
Front kick goes in from Ray. Overhand. Oh! Turns his back.
Okay. Fight!
I'll tell you what, I don't know if it's you or me, but these seconds seem to be going quicker. Not for these 2, I suppose, in the ring.
Stop! Fight!
Is that blood from the nose of Mr. Sefo's? And has that a bit of claret? Can't quite tell. Well, the cornermans go over the top ropes. Thai style.
What? Not clinching. Not clinching.
No clinching, no.
Yeah.
And Mr. Atushi Onadi tells him of no clinch. Nice takedown kick there. That got the crowd going. Watch this. Boom, down he goes. And that will not do the pride. The pride's written on the glove of Mr. Sefo any good at all. Well, Osat Zovko should be proud of himself. This is going out to 70 countries, to millions of people worldwide. And we've just had some amazing fights tonight. And obviously this is the main event. The final fight, as it's called, and it is the final fight tonight. It's the 10th fight on the card. Mirko Cro Cop versus Ray, the Sugarman Sefo from New Zealand and America. This is what it's all about. 1998 he came to fight in kickboxing. 2012, 14 years on, and he's back to his roots. There were 30 MMA fights in between, UFC and Pride. 2 times Grand Prix final in Tokyo, Japan, 2000 and 2001. Mr. Cro Cop, for anybody who used to follow K1, you'll know all about him. Same as Ray Sefo has been there in the K1 and many other fights, fought in Muay Thai as well. Very much known more to be the striker. But right now he's getting involved with a lot of clinch. Maybe better if this had been a Thai boxing fight for him, but this is not. This is K1 style. And you're only allowed to kick and punch. Ooh, nice, solid body shot. Well, is it going to go an extra round? Because to me, there's nothing much between these two fighters. I'd love to see an extra round, because after everyone's waited so long for this fight, and I mean this, the Zagreb Arena, beautiful stadium. Only 4 years old, packed to capacity. Great crowd here today. Again, that clinching with solid shots. And we're going for the knee to the head. Ray on the ropes. Is it Ray doing the rope-a-dope? And he nods, he smiles and rubs the blood from the nose of Ray Sefo's. Well, he's going, whoa! He's enjoying it. He's saying, come on, he's loving it. Do you know what?
Stop! Stop, stop!
This is what we love to see. When fighters love the game. Remember, this is the best place to fight, inside the rings, not on the street. Don't be a numpty or a muppet. Have a drink in a fight, have a pint in a fight. That's not what it's about. It's between these four ropes.
Stop!
Or in the cage, if that's what you fancy. Do it like a gladiator, do it like an athlete, do it like a sportsman, and do it like Ray Sefo, and do it like Mirko Cro Cop. This is brilliant. www.fightchannel.hr, you're featuring this. Eurosport around the world, everybody, if you're watching this, everyone. And they urge him on, 45 seconds left of this fight. Mirko Cro Cop, the Croatian.
Stop!
Ray, the Kiwi, and the American Sefo. Blood from the nose, but it's stopping him from doing nothing. He forges forwards. Wipes the blood with his gloves. Blood and pride.
Stop.
So is this going to go an extra round? We've got 15 seconds on the stopwatch before the bell. And the referee again telling him not to clinch, they want to fight, and he explodes again. That's the tough one to call, but you know what?
Stop!
The tough one to call, but I don't want to go, obviously, you know, we could go down the hometown route, but I do think that Mirko just did enough. And while we're deliberating, while the judges are coming out with that, I'm just going to tell you what Mr. Mirko Cro Cop said to me in the dressing room. I said, hello, sir. I said, I've got some stats on you. I've got this, I've got that, I've got the other. I said, would you like to say anything, just in case this is your final fight? And you know what he said to me? He said, in a very calm and very good English accent, too. Better English than many people I've ever spoken to. And certainly 100 times better than my Croatian. He said, what it is I've had a lot of time out with fights with injuries. And really, I would like, if I could, to not get any more injuries, he said, because some of them have been bad. 7 times he's had surgery in fights, and he said that he would like to carry on fighting, and he just wants to please the fans and everyone who supported him over the years. And he said, barring the injuries, he said, and any surgery, he will carry on. And that's what he said, and you know, that's all the words. He didn't want to give any predictions, anything. Well, a great handshake there and a nice hug, but you know, I think Mirko will probably get it just because he did a little bit more kicking, going for the knees. It's not a boxing contest. I did feel that Ray just did a little bit too much boxing and not enough kicking on knee. But let's hear it, the one and only.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 exciting rounds, the scorecards are in, and the winner by unanimous decision, the fighting pride of Croatia, Mirko.
Well, Michael Buffer says it best. He is the man. And I'll tell you what, Ray Sefo, he knew it. Well,
and a round of applause for the legendary fighter, the charisma